one of my favorite stories. And as you might suspect, my favorite stories tend to be about rabbis. I guess it's because I'm a rabbi. So, my favorite rabbi story is the story of the small little town, the little village. And there was a man in this town who had a wife, and he had 3 children, and they had a dog. And he felt like his house was just too small, like some of us do who've been sitting at home for months now. His house was just getting on his nerves, too small. And he went to the rabbi and he said, "Rabbi, my house is too small for me. What can I do?" The rabbi thought for a moment and he said, "I tell you what, do you have chickens at home?" And because this was a village out in the country, the man said, "Yes, of course I have chickens at home." He said, "Well, I want you to go home and I want you to bring all your chickens into the house." The man said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Just do what I say and then come back." So the man went home, brought the chickens. A week later, he came back and he said, "I don't feel any better. Now I have chickens running around my house." The rabbi said, "I know what you should do. Do you have a cow?" The man said, "Well, yes, I have a cow, but the cow is outside in the field." He said, No. Take the cow and bring it into your house. But, don't buts, bring the cow into your house." So the man went home, brought the cow into his house, came back a few days later and said, "Rabbi, this is like crazy. I have a cow and I have chickens in my house." The rabbi said, "And the dog, right?" "Yes." "Well, do you have a goat?" "Well, yes, I have a goat, but no buts. Go home, bring the goat, put the goat in your house too." The man was freaking out. He went back. He said, "Okay," because it's the rabbi. And of course, everybody listens to the rabbi. So he went home. He brought the goat in too. And several days later, he came back. He said, "Rabbi, I'm tearing my hair out. I'm freaking, this is like driving me crazy. I not only have my wife and my kids and my dog, I have chickens, I have a cow, I have a goat in my house. I can't stand it." And the rabbi said, "Okay, I tell you what, go back to your house and get rid of the goat and get rid of the cow and get rid of all the chickens." The man said, "Okay," and he ran back to his house, got rid of all that, came back to the rabbi and said, "Oh, Rabbi, thank you so much. I've never felt such a big house in my whole life. I am so grateful for all the space that I have in my house." And sometimes, it's true with all of us as well, you just have to remember to be grateful for the blessings that we have. So count your blessings this Shabbat, particularly the blessing of being a part of this wonderful country, and Shabbat Shalom.